that to organize the data, to organize or to store the data in the form of what? Key comma value pair. Key comma value pair. This is a way of writing the data. Key comma value pair. So to the purpose of DICT data type is that to store the data, to store or to organize the data in the form of key comma value pair. Okay. Well, and next I'm going to say in key comma value pair, in, see that in key comma value pair. What about the value of key? The values of key. The values of what? Key represents what? Unique. Already told you yesterday. Account numbers, unique. Hall ticket numbers, unique. Employee numbers, unique. Aadhaar card numbers are what? Unique. And corresponding to that keys, there will be values are available. And values of value. Values of what? Value may or may not be unique. That means what are allowed? What are allowed? Come on. Duplicates are also allowed. What are allowed? Duplicates are also allowed. For what purpose? Values of value may or may not be unique. In key comma value pair, values of key represents unique and values of value may or may not be unique. And next is called, and let us go to the organization. Yesterday I told you to organize the elements in dictionary object, or you can write to organize or what? Store the elements. Vaibhav, please switch off your video, ma. To organize or what? To store the data in the object of dictionary. In the object of what? Dictionary. Those key comma value pair. Those key comma value pair must be written within what? Curly braces. Yesterday I told already this type of information. Okay, so let us take how it is going to be written. Let us discuss how it is written. Let's go to the testing process. So we are almost coming to an end today about the data types, and we are coming to this discussion now. Look at that. D1 is equal to, I'm organizing the information. 10 colon, what is the 10? I want to organize hall ticket numbers and student names. Student numbers and what? Names. I want to organize. Okay. So 10 is called what? Key, and then name I want to take it. No, name. I want to take it as name. So Rosam. Next is called what? You know, see why I've written within the double quotes this one. It is a string. It's a string. You already know that. So 10 is called key, and then Rosam is called name. So 20 colon, what is the 20 is called here? Key. And then next I'm writing something like this. I'm writing something like this. Next I'm writing 30 is a key, and I'm writing here something like, you know, Richie. Right? Fine. So like this, I'm just taking something like this here, and next to 40, I'm writing here. Which I am using. It is called one more type of things here. So coming to the point back. So something. Something is going on. Some loose connection is there, I think so. Okay, let it, guys. Now I'm going to say, let me type it. It is gone. So let us Rosam. Now I will take 20. The students in the online, are you receiving my voice, ma? Are you receiving my voice? Okay. So next is called, okay, next is 30. So I'm writing here some values. These are all called different scientists of different people has developed it. So now I'm saying something like this. This is the data enclosed within where? Curly braces. Each one is called key comma value pair. So D1 is created. Earlier one is organizing simply in the form of what? Either row format or column format. This is organizing the data in the form of rows and columns. Print of what? D1 and a type of what? D1. Type of D1. See that with the data printed, whichever order we entered, in the same order data is organized, and it is of which type? DICT type it is. So it is called non-empty dictionary, it is called. Whatever order I am entering, in the same order dictionary object is maintaining. That is the first point you need to remember. And moreover, one more point to remember here is, once you design the key, that the key is called what? Fixed. That key is called what? Fixed. What you can change? You can change value of values. Value of, but you cannot change keys. The keys you cannot. So keys are called mutable or immutable? Come on. Immutable. Values are called what? Mutable. So dictionary object overall is called what? Mutable or immutable? It is the mutable. It is the, if they ask specifically, dictionary object is mutable and value of keys in the dictionary are called immutable. Value of values are mutable. Keys are immutable. Values are, let me show you once. D1 of, I'm changing the name of the roll number 10. Roll number 10. D1 of 10, just I'm showing you how to modify. I will show you separately for you. What is the D1 of 10? Everybody will feel that indexing, it won't support indexing. Dictionary does not have indexing. Indexes are nothing but keys only. Indexes are nothing but keys. There is no separate index will be there for this, because this is an important point. Everybody will feel that that is an index. There is no such index, because every dictionary contains what? Keys. That keys itself is acting as, yes, slicing is not possible, indexing is not possible. So that indexes are nothing but keys only. D1 of 10, I am writing here. I am writing here something like this. I am writing some name. I am writing the Pandas developer name, MC Kine. So I am writing this 10. 10 is already there. Rosam was earlier. Now I just updated this and then print that D1 once again. Was it updated or not? Updated. So values of values are called, values of values are called immutable, and values of keys are, let's come back and mention those points here. Now I'm writing an object of dictionary. An object of what? Dictionary maintains what? Insertion order. Insertion order. An object of dictionary maintains insertion order. That is number one point. And on the object of what? Dictionary, we can't perform indexing and slicing. Indexing and slicing operations. Because key itself, value of keys itself, values of what? Key. Values of key itself acts as what? As what? Index. That's it. So next I'm going to write it on the object of DICT. We can't perform indexing and slicing because keys itself acting as what? Index. Moreover, next, how many types of dictionaries we can create it? This is called which type of dictionary? LEN of what I am saying? D1. How many entries are there? 4 entries are there. Now I want to go for one more type of entry. D2 is equal to, I am having what, DICT of. What is that? DICT of. Especially we are using here DICT of, tuple of, set of, list of. It's a very regularly asking questions. Now we are using this type of thing. What is this dictionary called now? You see that created print of what? D2 comma. What is this now? Type of what? D2. D2. You just see that now we are having empty. Empty. Which type? You can also see like this also. You can also see like this also. Print what here? D3. D3 of D3. We are having something like this, a DICT. So it is called what type? DICT type. I hope you are understanding me what I'm talking. So how many dictionaries are there? Two types of dictionaries are there. Very, very important. We have, this is a compulsory question. We have two types of DICT objects we can create. We have two types of DICT objects. They are, as we told, this generally we are discussing that. One is called what? Empty DICT. Empty DICT. One more is B is called what? Non-empty DICT. Non-empty DICT. What is empty DICT? I am talking about it. What is empty DICT? I am talking about it. Yes. Simple. Let us see the empty DICT here. Let us see the empty DICT. An empty DICT. An empty DICT. An empty DICT does not contain any elements, any elements, and whose length is what? 0. What is the syntax for creating? Syntax for creating. Look at that. D1 is equal to, or I can write a DICT object is equal to, number 1 is called what? Empty curly brace. Number 2 is called what? Or I can say, or I say DICT obj is equal to, come on fast, DICT of. This is called what? Empty dictionary creation. Okay. Empty dictionary is created. Well, how to add the data to the empty dictionary? Are you understanding me? Empty dictionary is created. Non-empty dictionary is very simple. So once again, I am showing freshly here. D1 is equal to like this. D1 is equal to that on the top of the page. Print of what? D1 comma type of what? D1 comma what is this? ID of what? D1. Every object will have the ID. Now I'm going to tell you the syntax for adding the entries to the dictionary. Shall we add? Yeah. D1 of what is the dictionary organization structure? Key comma value pair. D1 of, you must mention inside what? Key. You must mention inside what? Key. What keys you want? Roll number, name. Roll number and tell me, roll number means you should write within the double quotes or without double quotes. Right. You must understand. If the key is non-numeric, write within the double quotes. There is a key is what? String, write within the. Other than that, you write in our normal style. 10 is equal to, I am writing RS. RS I am writing. What is a 10? What is RS? Value of value. You have to say always value of. What is 10? Value of key. What is RS? Yes. Next I am writing 20. Next I am writing 20. I am writing Dennis Ritchie. This is called another key and value is added. Next I am writing 30. Next I am writing 30. Next I am writing here a TR. I am writing like this. One more I will write it 40. 40. I am writing something like MCK. I am writing something like this. Done. How many entries are added? So what is this? Dictionary object of column name 1 is equal to value 1. Dictionary object of key 1 is equal to key value is equal to value. Next like that I need to write it. Let us print that. Let us print that and see carefully. Mutable or immutable? Already told you. Mutable or immutable? What address? Same address or different address? Same address. Observe that values are done and it is going to be same address or not. So dictionary object is mutable or immutable? Now I am saying here syntax for what? Adding syntax for adding key comma value pair, key comma value pair to whom? Key comma value pair to whom? Dict object. Which object? Dict object. How do you add it? How do you add it? Dict obj of, come on, key name. I am writing key 1 is equal to what? Value 1. Next, like that, I will go on writing many more I will write it. Key 2 is equal to what? Value 2. So on I will write it. Next I am writing what dict obj key n is equal to what is this? Value n. Did you understand? Let's go to the syntax for that. Similarly, example, I will go for it. See carefully. I will take this. Dictionary object, empty dictionary, no values are present. Next is called adding the data to that and printing the data. And of course, this is an output we are getting. This is one mechanism. One more mechanism you can write like this also. One more mechanism is what? D2 is equal to D1 is equal to, simple way you take it. What is this now? Dict of. Second way, come on, add. Same style. D1 of print this. This is different address. With what I printed? Different way. Curly brace concept. Here it is dict of. Right. Add the data. Print that. It is going to be in the same place. The values are available. In a second way, I am going to show you. Let us come back to that. This is another way of doing the information. Fine. So coming to this back. So say here, getting this and printing this, output is this one. Okay. This is called which one? Which creation? Empty dictionary creation. Next, I want to create what? Non-empty dictionary I want to create. So I don't sit quiet and come, because daily I don't want to go for taking that and I don't want to come to you. Those who are interested to speak and try to remember. Keeping silent, you will get a lot of problems. I don't want to say daily. It's not a motivated class. Right. So coming to the non-empty dictionary. Non-empty dictionary definitely contains some values, and definitely whose values are? Come on. So coming to this place, I say here, non-empty dictionary, I'll write it. A non-empty dictionary contains what? Entries, contains elements, and whose length is greater than 0. Whose length is greater than 0. So whose length is greater than 0. Okay. Now what is the syntax here? Simple. Now I am writing syntax. As we discussed already in the class, I am writing dict obj is equal to, come on, fast. Key 1 colon what? Value 1, comma, key 2 colon what? Value 2. So on what? Key n colon what? Value n. This is called one type of syntax enclosed within the double quotes. Let's go for the example. How to add the extra keys to this? How to add key n? I want to add one more kind of value. Same procedure you go. What is the same procedure? Take the column name and then do it. Additional column you want to do, you can do it. I will show you that. Example, let me show you. Examples I want to show you. Simple. Let's see the example part. And later we will enter into different discussion. So let's take, as we discussed already, take this beginning one, 10. This is the data which I am taking here. This is the data which I am taking. Coming to this part of it, as we discussed it, this is the data. D1 is designed, and this is the values I took it. And this is the information, what is the output. And I updated also. And I shown you that earlier it was rosum. Now it is like this. The length is called what? How many? 4. Let me take that. Let me take this information as it is. This is my information. I will paste it. As it is, I paste it. See that. Printed this. Print of what? D1. comma, ID of what again? D1, D1. This is my information. Now I want to add some extra column. Shall I add some extra column? Yeah. D1 of which one? 50. 50 is equal to, I'm writing something like Tim. I'm just writing some information, some scientist name. I just added. Added or not added on? Is it a modified entry or inserted entry? Inserted entry, because there was no 50. There was no 50. It is taken as inserted entry. Suppose if I write 40, what will happen? 40 was there already. Travis is replaced with? Yes. Now see guys, I will print the data and Tim is added. Tim is added at the end of it. And the same ID will be there or not? Same ID will be there. So did you understand how to add the entries? Right. So let's go to this. Take this information as it is, you take it. This is, I will take it newly. I will continue with it. Go to that. I will take another one, something like this. So adding some new entry and showing the information like this. Did you understand? Yes. Let me go for one small explanation here. Just observe it. Here I took it. Here I took it. What keys I took it? Numerical columns I took it. Let us take D1 is equal to dict of. What is this dictionary? Empty. Now I want to take apple. Apple is called one fruit name, for example. So I'm writing 10 or something like 10.34 or 25 rupees. For example, 25 rupees 0.67. D1 of I am writing here kiwi. I am writing kiwi. Now I am writing something like 30. 0.15. No problem, 30. Next, D1 of yes berry. I am writing something like this is equal to something like 100. 0.34. Next, I am writing D1 of I am writing mango. I am writing something like, is equal to 80. What are these called? Product names and then their prices. Getting me? Yes. So what is your special point here? Keys are not only numerics. You can take what? String data also. Print of what? D1 you see, is the information is coming or not? Yes, this is also called one more type of information. Now you will get a doubt. Of course, you can answer that point, no doubt in that. Sir, can I add both numerics as well as strings as a columns? Why not? You can access. See that if somebody asks you tomorrow, this is my data, I want to organize the data, both numerics as well as strings. Of course, that is not a recommendation if any situation is coming. Yes, ma, see all of you. 10 is equal to what I am saying? Some name I am writing. D1 of RS is equal to, I am writing 20. No problem. Print of what? D1, you will be getting happily that type of result. No problem. Anything can be treated as anything. This is called one more mechanism. Did you understand? Yes. Let us, dear students, let us move further. This is called a different cases I will enter. After predefined functions, some special cases I will explain. Special cases I will explain after a few minutes, not at this period of time. After discussing predefined functions, I will come back once again there. Okay, na? Yeah. Let us go to, this is called which type of information? DICT data type. What is the class name? DICT. DICT is mutable or immutable? Keys are, values are, will it maintain insertion order? Yes, it maintains insertion order. DICT is also one type of which data type? Collection data type. Which data type? So this is also one separate question is coming in interview point of view. What are the different collection data types in Python? What are the different collection data types in Python? List, tuple, tuple, set, frozen set, and what? DICT types. Understood? Yes. Now I am going to tell you the predefined functions present in where? DICT. Are you observing what we are discussing? List predefined functions, tuple predefined functions, set, frozen set, like that. We are discussing next what? Predefined functions in DICT. So let us go to the predefined functions. Now I am talking about predefined functions. Predefined functions in where? DICT. DICT. I am going to talk about that. Very, very simple, students. Look at that. So I am going to write it. What are the predefined functions in the DICT? I'm just going to give you. Very, very simple. Let's follow. I'm going to do. On the DICT, to perform various operations, we need these predefined functions. Let's see as the same style of us. First one is called what? First one is called what? Clear. Add function is not there. How can you expect add function? Already I told you how to add the data. How to add the data? With a non-empty, I told you how to add the data. Then with a empty also, I told you how to add the data. If you expect add means you are not pointing your logics. Brain is not working and you don't feel it. If you say unsituational answer, I can understand your intelligence. I told you how to add the data. Then what is the need of add function again? You should be intelligent. Right or not? Come on, next one function is called what? Spell out. What it will do? It will remove all the entries. It will remove. Is it special for you? Nothing. Already we have seen it. Yes. Next I will go for one more. One more is called what? Pop. Pop. Pop is for what purpose? Removing an element. Pop function already told you in the list. Two pops I told you. One pop is index. One pop is without parameter. Here, pop of what? I want to remove one entry, one contact from your mobile. What you will pass ma there? I want to remove one contact from my mobile. Which one you will select to remove that? Number or name? Name. What is that name in our mobile contact list? Key. Simple to understand, nothing is difficult. So I will pass what there? Pop of key. Pop of key. Okay. Yes. Next is called what? Pop item. What is the function name? Pop item. What it will remove? It will remove the last element. It will remove. Why I am telling these functions are to make you to work in applications in a simple manner. And no Python people will tell this type of functions. Libraries, they don't touch. Please check all the notebooks. That's why they are not getting even single job also. Next, second one I'm going for. Next one I'm going for. Come on, I'm going to introduce keys. What is the function name? Keys. Spell out. Keys. Next I'm going to give you what? What is the keys function will give you? When you come to one stage, by looking at that, I have to 80% understand the functionality. What keys will give you? The keys present in the dictionary. Returns a set of keys. Right or not? What is this next one? Will give you what? Values present in the dictionary. Understand? Okay. Next, there is one more function called what? Get. What is the function name? Get off. I am asking, please tell me so and so person phone number. I know that you have that person number. I asked you by making a call. Please tell me the Praveen number, I said, for example. What you will do immediately? You will search in our contact list on the number or on the name. On the name you will search. So what is that name? Passing to which function? You are searching. Search option is nothing but what? Get function was applied there. Whatever you are entering there, that will be passed as a parameter to whom? Get function, which will give you what? Value. Get function takes what? Key as an input and gives what? Value as an output. Understand? If the key what you are passing is not present in your contact list, it will not give you any output. No output is nothing but a none. Last data type is called a none. Simple. When I am asking a question from your brain, you will apply my question as an input. Get off the question. If your brain is containing the answer, you will tell the answer. If no answer is there in the brain, you will not say anything. So I will understand that answer is what? None. Understand? Right. When you go to a bank, I want to find the balance of yours. So they will ask you what account number. So account number I will pass to the get function. What it returns? Balance. Balance is nothing but what? Value of value. So get function is used for obtaining the value of value by passing the value of key. Understood? Right. This is called one type of function. Next, I am going to enter into, I want key and value pair in something in the tuple format. That is nothing but what? Come on, spell out. Items. What is that? Items. Which function that is? Items. One more function is called what? Copy function. Copy function, do you know already? How many types of copies? Two types. One is shallow copy, deep copy. One more, slice based copy also I told you, right? Slicing based copy is also called what? Shallow copy. Okay, right. Next one more is there, that is called what? Update. Update. These are the functions present in where? Dictionary. Shall we speed up this? Understood? Let's go. So DICT contains the function. I will write it. First one is called what? Clear. I will write it. And let us speed up that, because you already, these are the easy things for you. Let us see that and apply. So I will take some values here. I will take some type of values here. Let's take these values here. I say D1 is equal to this. D1. Print of D1. Print of what? D1. Say what here? D1 dot what? Clear. D1 dot clear. Print of what? D1. What is that? Empty. Empty. Come on, quickly. Don't take much time of this. This function is used for removing all the entries of what? Which object? DICT object. Okay, syntax I'm giving the syntax here. What is the syntax here? DICT obj dot clear. DICT obj dot what? Clear. Example I will give you. Let us see the examples here. Very simple example. So go to the place as we discussed it. Even in the session, in the practicing session of yours, you must do the same thing. Okay, done. It is done. So out of that. Next, I will go to the second function called what? Pop. Easy. Look at that. First observe it. Let's go. D1 is equal to, I will rebuild my object once again. Yes, the D1. Print of D1. And next you say what? D1 dot pop of, I will say S berry. What I will pass? Key. Understand? Remove that. See that it is pop is always removing that and showing that what was removed. Value that was removed. And print D1, it was not containing the strawberry. Next, I will say one more here. I will say D1 dot mango. I will remove this mango. What is removed? Mango is removed. Now print D1, you have like this. Now say apply this mangoes like this. Do you have mangoes there? What is the error? Key error. Value error for everything, value error. Huh? So I have to tell you one story for you then. Already I told you, I think so. Cow story I told you, right? Explained already? Right. So don't tell cow story for every time. So for every answer you are saying value error. Is it there? Is mangoes is there? No. So what is that error? Key error. Because I'm trying to remove something which is not there in my dictionary. It is called what? Key error. So I hope that you are understanding that what we are deleting. So here I'm going to write it. Let's see. Example part I'm writing. See that I'm saying here like this. So writing here and then saying this as mango, removing this data, and this is called what? Printing this information. of this done. This is the last one is an important. Getting the result is one aspect, and getting what error fixing skills are important here. I'm writing that this function is used for removing key comma what value from where of which object, dict object, by passing what value of key. If the value of key does not exist, I will write it next line. If the value of key does not exist in which object, dict object, then we get which error? Yes, key error. Then we get which error? Key error. Yes, so syntax I will give you. See the syntax. Dict object dot what? POP of what? That's it. Because syntaxes are important, concept is important, and programming is important, right? So we are going in a different programming environment, we are discussing it. So for all these things, the main important thing is these type of situations. All these one-line answer statements we are preparing in the class. Okay, next is over. Next I will go for what? Pop function, I will go for it. Pop function I am taking. Very simple. Third one, see guys, I'm applying it. Now watch it. Come on to the point of discussion. Screen, you come back. I will take this object, the same thing as it is. Okay, done. Print of D1 as done. Shall we? What is the last element? Mango colon 80. What is the last element? Yes, so D1 dot what? Pop item. Spell out. What is removed? Mango remove. Mango comma 80. Which is in which format? Tuple. See the brace. Tuple. Okay. Print what? D1. What is removed? Last element removed or not? Yes. Next one more you remove. D1 dot pop item. What is removed? Strawberry. Again. See that. Again. Removed. What is D1? Empty. Now pop item. This is important. Why you are thinking like a Rosam brother? Pop item or pop is removing internally based on key only. Pop item is also removing the entries based on key only. Is keys are there? Is values are there? So removing on what basis? Internally keys. Do you have any keys and values? What error? Why you are thinking so sensitively, boss? Why that? See, certain things spontaneously has to come. When mobile is coming, what you will do immediately? WhatsApp you will verify or not? When I'm trying to remove the entries from where empty key, empty dictionary, pop item, what is an error? Key error. Right or not? When you are going opposite, something is coming, will you take left side or not, or right side you take or not? How it is coming? Spontaneous. Presence of mind. Like that. If you keep your presence of mind carefully, when you speak in the class, you will get the thoughts. If thoughts are not coming, means lack of your practice. 101%. These are very, very sensitive points. Okay. So coming to the point of this entire thing. So let's take this entire example. You practice my sessions of examples, vast examples which I am giving to you. Practice it. I am fully responsible for you to get the job. Okay. If you don't practice, nobody is responsible. Okay. Keep in mind, I am giving this one by line, and next is called this one. And see that internally it is removing based on what? Keys. And now removed last one also. D1 is called empty, and you are trying to pop out that, it is removing. So coming to this, done. Pop item is done. This is called easy things. Let me write it. Description also. This function is used for, I'm writing, is used for removing the last element of last key comma value pair. Last key comma value pair from which object? DICT object. DICT object. Okay. If when we call pop item function upon what? Empty DICT object. Upon what? Empty DICT object. Then we get which error? Key error. Key error. Syntax, please. Syntax. DICT object. DICT object. Dot what? Pop item of, and you are getting this type of answer. Fine, guys. Now see, this is called pop item. Clear? Pop item on which dictionary? Empty. See, this is a very important. Always keep in mind that successful result is one case and unsuccessful result is coming. What error will come? That is tested in the written test. You know car driving very well. As long as car is going, it's so perfect. Once something happens, mechanic also you need to know now. Some puncture happens, you need to have to change your another wheel or not. If you know only driving, if you don't know any issues are arising, if you don't know how to fix the errors, problem na. So we need to know what? Error fixing skills also you must learn it. That's why I'm just putting in my assignments and in the classroom the error part also, because in my class especially exception handling is so powerful and popular actually, and no student knows about exception handling in Python. You learned Oracle, some of the people. You know Oracle? How many of you know Oracle here? Just I'm asking you. Okay, only 2 students. Exception handling is there. Have you done programming? Have you know programming? Can you tell me at least 15 name of the exceptions in Python, Oracle? 15. You write in a paper and show me 15 error names, 15 exception names. 15 exception names. Actually, how to use those exception names. So actually 1 or 2 exceptions they will tell. And because of that, that will not come in the industry. Of course, you don't feel it. I'm telling about how people are making you to study about the subject. Academic basics, you don't feel it because of my sentence. Even I'm a student of OU. Virus. Academic knowledge is virus. You don't feel it. And today you are a student. When you go to industry tomorrow, just to bring your academic notebooks and compare your at least one project, nothing is matching. You only will say, sir, you said correct, sir. Am I correct? You write on the top today, time, date and all. When you get a job, you just meet me once, you will say the same thing. You will say not virus, sir. You will say more than virus, you will say. They taught everything something. And we wrote exams. We passed. Why? They only taught, they only correct. Na. Person like you, when you correct after getting the job, you will say, you will tear off the paper and throw it into the dustbin. Just bluffing. No use. That's why practical knowledge is important. When we speak, immediate statement is required. Am I correct? That is called programming. So exception handling in Python, I will just enlighten your skills like anything, how we use in the industry, how many varieties of exceptions are there, how to handle them, how to fix that. That's why I'm concentrating more on this type of things. Some hundreds I'm going to tell you. Every topic exceptions are there. In every topic exceptions are there. Okay. Anyhow, we will wait for it. Okay. And if anything says straightforward to you, you don't feel it. You have to feel, yes, SAR is training that type of virus as what? Antivirus. You have to feel more proud of it, which I will explain compulsory. That you practice it, you will become a dynamite. Let's start. Next function is what? Get function. Fourth, what is the function name? Get. Get function I am going to say. Get function we are going to say. Okay. So when you come to the get function, what is this get function is? Let's go. Let's go. Take our dictionary object once again. Take our dictionary object once again. What is this apple, kiwi, strawberry, mango are called? Keys. Can I get their price also? You will go and ask, what is the price of this? They will ask you, this means what? Some key you need to ask or not? See, ma, D1 dot in D1 get off pass their name called what? Apple. What is returning? What is apple? Key. What it is returning? Its price. What is the result? 25.67. Are you understanding? Yeah. When you go to any pharmacy sector, the medical shop, when you give some tablet name, they will search in the computer. There is nothing but internally what is their search option is there. In the search option, they will enter the key, the tablet name. That is called a get function and gives you what? Value of value. Whether it is there or not also it will tell you. In which box it is there also it will tell you. Now I am writing here something like what you know. I am writing something like this. Like this I wrote it. Is it there? No. So what is the result? None. Even in our operating system, search option is there or not? When you are searching for something, if it is not found in my system or in the hard disk, no results found, you will get it. So actually internal error is what? None. That none I will give you the message called what? No results found, I will say. What is the result, ma? What is the result? You print it, D1 dot, print the value. See the result, what is coming? None. No value present like that. On this no value present, that is called none is printing. Actually, this is not present in D1. So when I print that status, none is coming. When you print that D1 dot get off, first one you write it, print of what? D1 dot. Now you see D1 dot. Of course, already you got that information called what? 25.67. Now you want to write it, you can write it, not a problem. Print of, like this you say. What is the result? Like this you got it. Are you getting, my students? Yes, now I am writing here. See carefully, understand one more point. I am writing like this. Apple off. What is that? Do you have any result there? No. Such a type of result is not there. Small apple is not there. You will get what? None. So we are going to see. We are going to apply string functions. String part 2 explanation is there. I told you already, right or not? So there I am going to use it. Title case, capitalize, split method, so many number of operations I am going to say. Let's coming to the get function. This function is used for obtaining what? Value of value by passing what? Value of what? Key. By passing value of key. Obtaining value of value. If the value of key does not exist, then we get, come on, none. None is also one value. Which is of what type? None type. None is also one value which is of what type? Next data type called what? None type, which we will see that. What is the syntax here? See the syntax now. Actually, 1 minute ma, variable name is equal to dict object dot dict obj dot what? Get of what? Yeah, key. Just observe it once again. Let's go. Build your object once again. Say print of D1. Now you say some V1 is equal to D1 dot get off. I'm writing here apple off. Print of what? V1. What is the value printed? 25.67. I will enter something. Some name I entered something. Print of what? V1. It's called what? I can easily find that whether value found or not. If my value is called not none, then I found the result. If the value is none, I can say that product is not there. Understanding, students? Right. Now, here, generally people will expect that key error, that error, this error. What is the result? None. Generally, everybody will expect that key error, but it is key error will not come. What will come? None. Be careful about this type of discussions. Okay. Coming to the point of it, I am giving you the examples. What are the examples? Watch it. Yes. So print of this D1. Yes, so V1. Next is called this value. None. This is a result. This is a result what I have. Next I'm going to talk about. All these things as done. Remove that. Next I'm going to take what? Keys function I am going to take it. See that fifth one, keys function I am going to explain. Keys function. This will give you what? The name itself says what? This function obtains what? List of keys. List of what? Keys. From which object? DICT object. DICT object. Come on. Here I will apply. Go to this place. I will say same data you take it. Print of D1. Now say. Come on quickly. D1 dot what? Keys. D1 dot what? See that what is printed. See that. Come on. Apple, kiwi, strawberry, mango. Are you getting my point? Yeah. You can take like this also. KS is equal to, you can write this, see how many ways and means are there. D1 dot keys. I'm holding into another variable. What is it? Print of what? KS. It is printing what? All the keys are coming or not? I will print them in a for loop also. How? For key K in where? D1 dot what? Yes. Already one day we used small, of course I will explain in detail, of colon. What is that now? Tell me. Print of what? K. Come on, ma. D1 dot keys will be giving this many or not? First, what is the value placing? Apple. Kept in where? Print that K value or not? Next value of value will be, next that also printed or not? Next is strawberry. Next is called what? Mango. These were number of things. Value by value placing or not? Already we have little experience of using this for loop in our previous example or not? Yes. Let us print that, ma. Here how many spaces I need to give? 4. Did you remember that? In Python, indentation concept is there that you must remember. I will explain separately that point. Enter key. Again you press enter key. So you are getting the keys. Are you getting? These many ways are there. Let us one more last and final I am asking. This is also one question is coming. D1 dot, or I will write it. Dict of dot what? Keys. Answer please. Again thinking like a scientist. Amma? None. Sure. Are you sure? First of all, no thought is coming. That is nothing but you are under sleeping mode. If some thought is coming in the brain means it's working properly. Right. What is that? What is coming? Empty list is coming. What is coming? Generally people will expect what? None, because no keys are there. Next one more is called a key error, because no keys are there. These are all called different answers. So option A, none. Option B, key error. Option C is this. Option D is called what? Value error they will give you. What most of the people will choose? Value error they will take. It's a favorite. So be careful. Now one more time I am writing. What is this now? Keys. What is coming? Empty. Understanding, guys? Right. Now you see this like this you try to apply. Here I am applying like this. See the ways and means, how many ways we are doing. Dot what? Keys. Directly on the data itself I am applying. On the data itself I am applying. Programming is not a item to buy from the shop like a refill, like a pen. It is a practicable. Once you practice, new thoughts will come. That thoughts are nothing but your success pillars. Keep in mind always. So let's take this kind of thing. I'll take this varieties of example practices. You do that. Okay, examples I am taking. See the ways and means of this. Fine, you will not find any of these many number of examples anywhere else. Please practice well. Please practice well, because these things are compulsory things in your written test point of it. Ask these questions to many people who are learning Python, so that you will come to know what is the meaning of it. See that empty dictionary you are calling, empty dictionary again you are calling, empty on the dict object you are calling directly. See students, dot keys. This entire thing is called non-empty. Dot what? Keys. Gives you what? Set of keys are coming, list of keys are coming. This is the subject of it. Let's go to that. Here I am writing, right? When we call what function? When we call keys function upon what? Empty dict, empty dict, then we get empty list. Which list? This function obtains list of keys on what object? Non-empty dict, non-empty dict, non-empty dict object. Perfect. When we call keys upon empty dict, then we get which list? Yes, and now I am taking what? Syntax. What is the syntax here, ma? Keys is equal to, come on, keys is equal to dict object dot which function? Keys function. Understand that a keys value, the keys may be non-empty list or empty is what? Empty list. So I'm showing this number of ways. See that d1 dot what? Keys. One variable I took it. KS I printed, values I got it. Directly I applied, values I got, keys I got it. Directly here also I applied here. Directly d1 dot keys. This is one way. This is another way. This is another way. And this is the another way directly with the empty dict, and then non-empty dict also I got it. Any way question is coming, it is from our notes. At least 99% you will get. 1% you will get with intelligence, you can answer that also. Okay, guys, right? Let me go to the next what? Values. Come on, easy. Same, let me copy paste. I am going to give you what error. What is the next? Values function. Yes, the sixth one is called what? Values. Tell me, ma, without taking my help. Obtains what? List of values from where? Non-empty dict. When we call values function upon what? Empty dict, we will get which list? Come on, easy. Come on, what is this now? Values is equal to what function? Values function or not? Yes, this is after all one variable. Understand? Yes, let me speak once with online students. Students in the online, are you following, ma? Continuously I am speaking. Are you following? Om Prakash, Manasa, Swapnil, Avinash, Gaurav, right? Yoganand, right? Good. Deepak, Sai, Shivas, very good. Nirali, okay. Navanita, okay, good. Shall move forward. Start. Let us go to the next further discussion. Let us take these objects once as, come on, take now VS is equal to what? Print one D1, ma, print one D1 once. These are my values. Come on, vals is equal to VS is equal to, come on, first D1 dot which function, ma? Values function. Print of what? VS. Printed or not? Yes. These are all called what? List of values. Okay. In another words, how do you print it? D1 dot what? Values. Also got it. Another way, please. For val in where? D1 dot what? Values. Values of column. How many values are coming here? These many values are coming. Which value will be kept in value first? 25. Next what? 67. No, 25.67 will be in value 1. Next 30 will be in val. Next 30, 100.34 in val. Next 80 in where? Val. Yes, print of what, ma? Val. Press enter key. All the values are coming or not? Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. This is in the case of what? Non-empty dictionaries. One more way you can apply like this also. Directly I will apply what? Values. Directly I am applying the function. Are you seeing that? See that. See that. Print of what? Of course, 1 minute ma. Here I will apply. I am storing inside. Now you see. D1 dot. Okay. Reduce one thing. It's becoming lengthy dictionary object. I will just reduce it. Okay. Now, what are the values are coming? 25.67, 30, and then what? 100.34. These are the values or not? Yes. So this is called one type of non-empty dictionary values we are getting. Come on now. Another way, please. What is this now? Values. Output, empty list. Next, I will take one more here. One more is your, what is this? DICT off. What is the answer, please? Empty list. Understand? Right. Let's go. Let us take these values here. I will take these values. In this place, I will paste this. Let's start with this D1. Got the output. D1 dot values. VS I got it. Directly also printed. Values I got it. With the for loop I printed. Values I got it. With this values I just printed. D1 dot. This is not necessary, ma. Okay. And this is an output I got it. This is an output I got it. Of course, let it be in the below one only. No problem. I will take it. And the D1 dot values like this. And the D1 dot values like this. Right. Fine. In yesterday's class, somebody put in the Google Drive class this type of answer. And actually, if that student is there in front of me, I would have been given 1,000 times imposition. He said like this. S is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. After that, he put like this. And he's asking, can anybody can tell the output of this like that? Can anybody? And the people who are there in the world is asking this. Yes, a data insert of 10 comma 60. Are you understanding this? What is this first of all? Set a dictionary. You are also thinking like James Gosling or Rosam here. Is it valid or not? First one is set. Okay. What is the next? Insert. Do you have insert function in SETA? What can I say to that guy? I don't know. Actually, I want to give a reply, but I don't want to reply on such type of unusual things. First, I should say anybody can answer. He's saying, can anybody can tell the output of this? He's saying. For certain things, no answers will be there. Silence is a big weapon for it. If you read my notes, you will not get a single doubt. If you read my notes, you will not get a single doubt. 101%. Anytime, anywhere else, I will tell this. If you don't read, this type of doubts will come. And we cannot solve such people. And don't feel it. Why I'm saying? Because during my explanation only, I will talk to the child also can come up. Right or not? Of course, you don't feel it, this word. Because of this Python learning, 100 years old man also will stand up by learning this Python. That intelligence I will give you. If you execute like this, what will happen, What will happen if I say? You will get error or not? And that person is asking, can anybody can tell the answer for this? Who will tell the answer for that? First of all, if it is not working. And nobody replied also. Yes, dot what it is? Insert of 10 comma 60. First of all, insert function is not there. Set object does not have an attribute called what? Do you have insert function in set? So then what is this? When you ask the doubt, for the doubt, high respect must be there. Right or not? If no meaning of that, I should say the answer as what? Please read the notes I say. Without commenting also I can move forward. But why I am commenting? At least to read the notes. The student will feel negative. Let him feel negative, no problem. We are suggesting them to read the notes. That's it. Other than that, nothing is there. Let's move. Next, what is the next? Items. It's one of the most important function this is. So next is called what? Items. What are these items will give you? Now I will ask one question. Let's start. Now I am asking a question. D1 is equal to, guys, look at ma. D1 is equal to print of what? D1. Okay. Now see, for x in D, for x in D1, print of x. What is an output? What is an output? Option A, apple colon 25.67, kiwi colon 30, yesberry colon 30.34, mango colon 80. Option A. Option B, apple, kiwi, strawberry, mango. Option B. Option C, 25.67, 30, 100.34, 80. Option D, syntax error. Option A, complete values. Option B, only keys. Option C, only values. Option D, syntax error. 50,000 rupees question, that is. Quickly. Option. Very good. Raise the hands. Option A. Option A, raise the hands. Wrong answer. B, I told keys. I told C is values and D is syntax error. Syntax error, good. Raise the hands. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Syntax error is wrong answer. Option B is keys. Option C is values. C, very good. Raise the hands. Wrong answer. See how students are able to select. Everything they will select wrong. That is the power of the subject. Nobody will select keys. Keys will come. Because what is the most important in the dictionary? To do playing with the dictionary, what is important, ma? Keys, that will come. I told, I filtered. They said first one, wrong answer, I said. Syntax error, wrong answer, I said. Next, value error, values you said, wrong answer. Migilin okate. That first of all, I have to understand. Okay, it is new for you, no doubt in that. So you must understand this. This also I will paste it. This also I will paste it. Yes. So special case. Special case. Coming to this place, now I am writing like this. Now D1 is this. Coming to this, I'm getting this one are coming. Okay. Now coming to the items. This function gives, this function obtains what? All the key comma, all key comma value pairs from where? Dict object in the form of what? Tuple. In the form of tuple. In the form of what? Tuple. Let's start. Build the dictionary object, please. Look at. Build the dict object. Come on. D1 dot what? Items. D1 dot what? See that. What is this? Tuple. What is this? Tuple. What is this? Tuple. What is this? Tuple. Tuple are present in where? Can I write tuple in a list? Yes, list in a list, tuple in a list, tuple in a tuple. Already we enjoyed that. So what is coming? List of tuples. Key comma value pair is coming in tuple. In where? Right. Now see one more way. I'm going to give you something like a KV is equal to D1 dot items. Print of what? KV. It is printing the dict items coming in the form of a list of tuples or not? Right. Good. Next I'm writing for KV in where? D1 dot what? Okay. Print what? KV. What is the first one is coming? First tuple is coming or not? These are all first tuple, second tuple, third tuple, fourth tuple. What is coming? First tuple is coming or not? Printed. Next tuple is coming, printed. Third tuple is coming, printed. Fourth tuple is coming, printed. See that data? All the tuples are coming. Yes. That tuple I want to break it again. That tuple again I want to break it. Shall I? Go. What is that I am writing? In a for loop item, what is the first item is coming, ma? This is the first item coming or not? This is the first item is coming. That first item I am holding into one variable only. Today I don't write one variable. K comma V I will write it. K comma. So when I write K comma V, D1 dot items, PVM will do what? The first tuple when it is coming. Apple kept in where? 25.67 kept in where? V. So that I can print whatever the way I like it. And don't come and ask me, sir, K and V is called any reserved word, sir. Just I am writing my name. K stands for key, V stands for value. You write your name Praveen, P stands for key and R stands for something. Easy? Difficult? Easy, sir. Nothing is difficult, sir. Don't feel that. K comma V, D1 dot items, print. Come on, ma. K comma, 1 minute, I will write some decoration, comma V. Decoration. When you come to the class, you will decorate or not? Combing, all these things like that. To see good output. What is that, you know? Apple, kiwi, strawberry, like that. Not only arrow, you can use any style of thing. Writing within the double quotes, na? Getting me? Yes. Is it understandable? Good. Is it understandable? Yes. Don't write 3 variables. Why 3 variables I am not writing? Because the D1 dot items contains how many? 2. The 2 values I am breaking and keeping in where? Separate variables or not? If 3 variables are 3 pairs are there, I will write how many variables? Right. I will tell you one concept called jipping. Jipping means you want grouping everything. WinZip, all these things will do operating system. Na? I will tell you that concept in Python. Okay, guys, let's go to these are all called a different type of items. So let's take this part of this. Come on to the point of it. Example part I'm taking. Now I'm writing here like this. Now I'm writing. One more time I'm writing. DICT off. What is this now? Answer, please. Option A, empty list. Option B, empty tuple. Option C, none. Option D, error. Syntax error. Syntax error, no, key error. Empty. Okay, the answers are between empty tuple and empty list. Sir will create something tension, na? Tuple is a part of what? List. So first tuple will come, list will come. List. Do you have any items inside? No. When there is no items, what is not there? Tuple is not there. What is there? So what is an answer? How simple it is? To concentrate that keen of observation, what is required? 24 hours Python only. Will you touch for 2 minutes at least? Difficult, sir. That's what student is student. Teacher is teacher. That's why teacher will read daily. Not like social science studies. Daily has to upgrade with the recent subjects. With weather forecasting at 9 o'clock using Python code. Execute Python program at 9 o'clock. For every few minutes, you execute Python program. Amirpet weather forecasting I want. How to do it? Weather forecasting libraries are there these days in Python. In Windows operating system, we are getting weather forecasting sunny, cloudy, partially cloudy. In our mobile also we'll get sun symbol, rain symbol. How to write the code for it? How to write it? How to study the weather forecasting? Simple. How many lines of code? 4 lines of code. When you take a pic of it, face detection, some frame is coming. Na? How to write the code? There is a module called a CV. There is a module called CV. With that, you can do it. You execute the Python program. Let's Python that how many lines? 4 lines or 5 lines? That type of things you do. Libraries are nothing but our assets. Keep in mind. Let me tell you more number of libraries in the class. Let us expose to more libraries. Don't learn theory and don't buttify, that will be waste. Right? This type of things are required. Let us go to the, when we call items function upon what? Upon which object? Upon empty which object? DICT object. Then we get come on, empty list. Syntax please. What is this? DICT object dot items. I will write it what here, some value that is nothing but what? Key value is equal to, keys and value will come or not? Key value pair is coming, something like that I wrote. And we are having ample of examples with different cases. Let me take the last one also like this. Okay, some separation is done. This is called which function? Ma? Right. Very good. Last function I am taking. What is the function name? Copy. Okay. Simple. Easy. Which copy this will do? Nothing I am going to talk about it. Which function this is? This function used for the moment when you see used for copying the content of what? One DICT object into another DICT object. In the bracket, which type of copy? Shallow copy. Which copy? Shallow copy. What is the syntax? Come on. Syntax, please. DICT object 2 is equal to DICT object 1 dot what? Copy. Which copy? This is shallow copy or deep copy? Shallow copy. Let us take D1 off. Take 2 values, more than enough. 2 values. Come on, do it. D1 off. Okay, print D1 off. What is this? ID of D1. Come on, D2 is equal to D1 dot what ma? Copy. Print what again? D2, comma what? D2. See how simple it is. Same address or different address? Same content or different content? You add something to it. D2 of Asbury. Yes, I say here is equal to 23.45, and D1 of what I'm saying here, I'm writing something like this is equal to, like this I'm writing, print of what ma again? D1 of, print of what ma? D2 of. Modifications are reflected or independent. So it is called which copy? Shallow copy. Already explained or not? So if you see something different, I am getting fear first of all. You should see that already, sir, we know that smiling face is not there. Something seen with open eyes. When you see with more open eyes, I will get tension first of all. When you see with a simple thing, I understand that you already know this. Fine. Come on to the point. Here it is called which copy? Yes. Example. When you see a friend which is already studied with you in 10th class and everything, how you will look at? With a smiling face, right or not? When you see a new person, how you will see? With more open eyes. That time other person will fear a lot. Don't make the people to fear. Understand? Come on, are you following? Yeah. In middle of the class, I will speak so many things, but listen all those things. Next, I will go for what? Update. Update. Ninth function is called what? Update. Shall we start update? Will you understand update? Yeah. Let us go for D1 is equal to I am taking that Praveen knows Python. Praveen knows Python. Next I will write it. Kiran knows Java. Kiran knows Java. Let it be. I have this one. I have one more D2. One more D2 is there. I am writing D2. I am writing RS. RS is the person who is having what, something like Django. Something I am writing here, for example, written. Next I am writing, dear students, next I am writing C, Dennis Ritchie, colon what? C, right? Keep it. I want to update the D2 values with what? D1. What is this? D1 dot, come on ma, update of D2, Understanding? Yes. Some people are writing some x is equal to, like this they are writing. They are expecting D3 is equal to. They are thinking that the D1 values, D2 values updated and kept into D3. Don't think like that. That's why syntaxes are most important in my class. D2 values are updating in where? Tell me. RS is called key. Do you have the same key in this place already in D1? No, it is taken as what? Inserted entry. DR and C, do you have already DR in the existing dictionary? This is also taken as what? Inserted entry. Are you following, guys? Yeah. Execute. Yes, they will say print what, ma? D1. First D1, most useful one. Is everything is updated or not? Yes, sir. Print what, ma? D2. The values of DR and then RS is printing as it is or not? Print what, ma? D3. What is the answer, ma? None. None means nothing is there in that variable. If you use unnecessary variable without following syntaxes, you will get a none. And don't ask me, can anybody can answer this question? Nobody will answer that question, except you are a bookworm of Python. What is the value of D2? Updated values. What is the value of D3? None. Understand? Yes. Shall I move forward? Come on. Now I am going to move to the further discussion. How do you retrieve the values from here? Praveen knows Python, Kiran knows Java, RS knows, and this one knows. Now I am taking. Look at, guys. Again I will take it. R1. Now I am taking here. Praveen. Now I am writing. Praveen. Now I am writing. Look at. Django I set. DR is equal to C I set. Tell me what is happening, ma? D2. Okay. Now print what? D1 dot what? Update of what? D2. Update of D2. What is the Praveen? This entry was already there in this entry or not? This Praveen is a key. This same key will be taken as it is, and the existing value modified with what? Django. And Kiran Java will be there as it is. DR and C is additionally added. This is a completely updated. This is existing value is modified. New values are also adding. Understand? Yes. Print what? D1. Print D1. See the result of it, ma? Please see the result of D2. Understand this or not? This is a completely updating. This is called what? Partially updating plus new values are added. Everything what you will get the doubt, I will give you examples. Okay, done. Come out of that. This is called what? A D3. Updation is done. And the next D2 and a D3, none. And then go for this one and go for this one as finished. This is called what data type? Update function. Almost all the functions are over. Over? How many functions I taught? 9. What is the first function? Quickly. Next up. Pop of key. Pop the pop of key. When you say pop, I'm getting some chocolate, lollipop. In olden days, you used to eat or not? After the school is over, directly instead of going to home, we'll go to shop and buy something. Right? Come on. Pop of key. Say. Next. Pop item any key? No. Pop item. That is the last element. Next one is what? Get off. Next. Keys. Keys off. Next. Values off. Ma? Good. Copy off. Next. Update off. Understood everything? Right. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Now I want to show you something like this. Look at ma. I am expecting like this. I am expecting like this. Some special case I am saying. If I don't tell all these things, data types I can complete in just to 2 days. Just to 2 days, data types finished. Come on, look at 10, 10, 10. And next is called what? This is my room number. This is my room number. Under the roll number 1 and roll number 2, roll number 3, roll number 4. These are the students who are writing examination. Are you getting? This is a room number 20. This is a room number 20. Who are the students writing examination? 100, roll number 100, comma, 101, comma, 102, etc., etc. I'm writing. This is called 30 room number. This is called something. What are these keys called, ma? Keys. What are these called? Keys. What are these called, ma? Values. This is nothing but what organization? Key, comma, value pair organization. This is called what I will take? List. This I will take tuple. This I will take set. I can take anything else. Inside the DICT, I can take what also? List, set, tuple, anything I can take it. Right or not? Let's go. Let's see. See this one. D1 is equal to D1 is equal to see 10 colon what I'm writing. Say, see the beautiful answer. 1 comma or 100 comma 200 comma 300 comma 400. What is this? Ma? Good. 20 colon. What I'm saying now? Something like 401 or something like 500 comma 600 comma 700 comma enough. Let's close. Print of what? D1. Print of D1 for k comma v in where D1 dot items. My sir said already this notes. K comma arrow comma what? V. Are you getting? Yes. Beautiful. This I will tell you with what? Pandas and NumPy. This is my product code. And that product code, many number of items are running on that. And this is my product code. Many things are running on this. Product code discount strategy. Some use cases I will tell you in the class. So I am not only creating the dictionary with a key comma value pair. I am creating the dictionary with what? Other collection types also. That is an important. Understand? Yes. So how do you get that values only? How do you get that values? Already you know. What is this now? Items, keys, anything you can apply like this. So this is also one type of what? Special case example I told you, na? If you remember me, that special case example, I want to paste it here. See that here, some special case items. This type of information, this type of knowledge is most important for everybody. Understand? When you go for writing student number, internal marks and external marks. Internal marks sum, external marks sum. Total sum is called my total sum of my examination. That type of organization of mechanism I want. How to do it? With the data types, you can do wonders. Okay, na? Fine. So this information further I will continue. With the time series I will explain. With the data frame I will explain. With the series I will explain. With the panel data I will explain. Okay. So Python is not Python what people teach us. Python is so vast. You need to get that grip and then perfect programming. This is which data type we learned today? DICT data type. DICT is organizing the data in the form of what? Key, comma, value pair. Keys are unique. Values of values may or may not be unique. You know the total story. DICT is mutable or immutable? Mutable. Keys are, values are. DICT maintains insertion order or not? Yes. Can I organize lists and then sets as values of values for one key? Yes, we have seen. Okay, that I will continue in the further sessions. Okay, this is called which category data type? DICT category data type. Next, which category? None. First 5 minutes. None data type is nothing. And we should not say none data type is nothing. Yes, really it is nothing. Really it is nothing. What is that nothing? Learn about nothing. Where we can use nothing. I'm going to tell you. None is not. Interviewer will ask you, is none is zero? Come on. Is none is zero? Is none is false? Is none is space? Is none is null? What is none? Nothing. Say, what is none? Is zero is nothing? Not getting. No problem. I will show you. If you don't say, I will show practice program. I will show you. Then you will get tension. See, none double equal to zero. Answer my question. None is equal to false. Zero na. Good. None is equal to true. None is equal to space. None is equal to none is equal to null. Error. Error, because null is called a variable name. It is a variable name. Null is not there in Python. Null is treated as one variable name. That variable name is not specified in my program. It is called what? Name error. How many things are there? Open your eyes. Then come on. None is what? None is equal to nothing. Come on. Name error. Name error. Nothing is also not a value in Python. Nothing is called after all one variable name, which is not there anywhere else. That is called a name error. Name error. None is none. None is none. True, raise the hands. Thinking like this. Like this. Correct answer. None is called a correct answer. Right? You are thinking, sir said that stand, raise the hand. Wrong answer means again getting down. You are up. Don't apply in my class that old knowledge. Every day is fresh knowledge, fresh topic. Okay, na? So are you getting more and more knowledge or boring? Boring or interesting? Interesting. Interesting means daily remembering. Yes, one fine Saturday morning or sometime, I will ask questions to every student. I will check self-evaluation is important. One day I will conduct parent-teacher student meeting also. Possible or not possible? Not possible. Definitely, I know you will not bring your parents. Even though they are there, if I call them, in front of them, if I ask 10 questions, you know your talent. Definitely will not bring. Okay, no problem. But at least study for yourself. Okay, na? So time is getting over. Tomorrow, what is our top? Where are you going? Sit down. Are you getting me? Please read. Please read. Now, tomorrow, first 5 minutes, listen, ma. Tomorrow's agenda. First 5 minutes, I will talk about what? None data type. And immediately I will enter into the batch mode programming. Batch mode programming, I will explain. Batch mode program. So far, what we did? One line at a time, one output. One line at a time, one output. I am telling the batch mode programming. I am explaining. Second episode, I am entering. Totally 7 episodes are there in my cinema of Python. First episode is data types over. Next, batch mode programming will start. Extraordinary topics. Every topic, growth will be like this. I will make you to sit on the Mount Everest. If you see, companies are there. If you are unable to see, you will fall down again to back to pavilion. Back to pavilion means not practicing. Not practicing, no knowledge. Are you understanding? Right. Tomorrow, don't miss it. Very, very important session. Batch mode programming, I am explaining. Separate software I am introducing. Ideally, Spider, PyCharm. Then next is called what? Jupyter Notebook. I'm going to show you the program in some separate area of environment. Don't miss the class. Right. Thank you. Good day.